Jonathan's back. Grandpa's back.
DK's back.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back again. Wow is back. Tell a friend.
And
hello and welcome back to the Wow podcast. People of the world, the Wowites, whatever we call you guys.
I thought it was the wise people.
The wise people.
Has it been that long? Oh my god!
But you know what? That's why we are back.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Or wish we never came back.
One of the two.
One of the two.
Yeah.
One of the two.
It's down to the wise people, really, and all two of them that listen, including my one friend in America.
Because they're probably a wise person, let's be honest.
Congratulations, Kendall.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining
The thing
us.
is, one of the two isn't EK's fiance.
No, she hasn't. No.
Leo, this is a direct appeal to you, my best friend. Please, don't listen and waste your time. It's okay. So before I insult the trio any further than I need to, including that of which is myself, we are back here today to discuss the man, the myth, the legend, who is the only person that I would cry harder for than Cody Rhodes. It is
EK? Oh my
the
god.
man who you can't see, Sir Jonathan Cena.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Definitely getting cancelled for that.
We are back.
Someone has to listen first.
We're
That
back,
is true, that's
and we're back to discuss the man himself, and more specifically, the Last Time Is Now tournament, and who specifically we think will win, but not only win, who we would have actually loved to have won if we could have chosen anyone
In the tournament. And then
Out the tournament.
and then outside of the tournament, who we would have chosen.
I appear to have prepped my notes wrong.
you
Well, no, because surely it's who would just win the tournament, and then
So
who
what,
he thinks
what
going to win,
yeah.
who he thinks should win, and who anybody could possibly be, whether they're physically able or not, should be John Cena's last
should
match.
be John Cena's last match.
And
So-
by the way, there is breaking news. Sheamus
Just-
has been pulled from the tournament, so we can't mention him, but he would have been my pick.
Well,
Alright,
he could
Wikipedia.
he could still have been your pick for the last one.
True, but
and the second one.
I've gone with a better pick. So.
Well, that's to be decided. Let's be honest.
It's my pick. It's going to be the best.
But yeah, I look. I thought
I'm
that
the oldest
we
here.
can't.
Out of respect, I'm the best.
You know what? You know what? It's been weeks and months since we recorded. You have not changed a bit. You still interrupt. You still break the microphone.
My fans demand it.
Which fans? Have we had one email come in to say, "Where is Grandpa? Where is he?" No.
They're all in a special folder.
Respectfully, that implies that we've had one email even come in.
Come on, it's kayfabe. Come on,
You've broken kayfabe.
You've just broken kayfabe.
Kayfabe was broken a long time ago when it comes to the wrestling industry. Have you not seen Miss Rebecca Quinn saying the things that she's been saying on Instagram?
Oh, they're funny.
She is quite funny though, to be fair.
I mean, the Rick Roll thing is funny.
Boring.
It's fine as long as it's not.
Well, you're a
But at least Adam Pearce is having fun.
Well, you're a
with it.
miserable bastard.
He's
so
very funny. I
he
do
makes
like
it. He makes it. That's why it works because it's Adam Pearce.
Okay, well, I digress anyway. So, are we talking... Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll go one by one.
Well,
And I think we'll start
I think
with
what
who
we
we
should
think
do-
will win.
But yeah, no, 100%. Before we get there, I think it's key to explain why we're doing this first.
Because John
As the
Cena's a
episode.
legend.
No, it's because before he does retire, I feel like we have to do one episode that is dedicated to him, which we haven't done. So this is that episode.
I'm going to put my best Paul Heyman on here, and I'm going to go...
The Walrus.
Time is
Well,
up. My time is now. Can't see me.
okay.
My time is now.
Oh
now.
God, why did we start that? Right, so yeah, first pick.
Word life. Sorry.
Are you going to stop?
That's it. Is that my system? Is that my system?
Are you sure?
Right, is that my system?
Okay, it's not out of his system. He did it again. Right, what we're doing. Word life.
This is basic economics.
First pick, okay, is in the tournament right now. At this moment in time, where we have just seen most of the first rounds, who we think is likely to win the tournament now.
I just said that about 5 minutes ago. We could
Well-
have saved the wise people their ears for 5 minutes more.
Well, you know what?
We're filling in
I
the time when
thought-
you refix
Exactly.
I fixed it ages ago. I was waiting.
Well,
Can
then
I
why
just
are you
say
typing?
that I think the picks they picked
Again.
Oh, because I just added an element to something that I'd already written down.
Yeah, but that's bonehead play.
By the way, can I just say I think the surprise picks that they picked for this tournament were brilliantly chosen. They're both people who have links with Cena throughout past time, and also it's good to see them back in the WWE ring as well.
Shikoyach.
I think those two were good, but I think there could have been maybe one or two more that would have been
True.
exceptional.
I agree.
I think they were good, and they definitely they should have been in it, but there should have been one or two others that probably broke the internet even more.
Yeah.
It was a bit disappointing that those were the only two.
Well,
I was disappointed to me that there were only 2 surprises.
So far.
shall we move on
Before
to first round?
Well, there's no
before,
more
like-
surprise entrants, I think.
Well,
First round.
if Sheamus isn't in it,
Oh,
they're
that's
have
true.
To, they're going to have to break the walls down.
No chance.
It's happening.
In hell.
I've called it.
There's no chance.
I've called it.
There's
Are
no
you
chance.
saying there's no chance
Right.
because Vince is coming back?
Okay. Right, we're going to start with who we think will win.
I've called it right
Who's
now.
in the tournament.
Okay, well, I'll go first.
Ouch.
Well, it was my idea in the
I
first
am your
place.
lead host.
Are you?
I vote for
Most
EK to go
most.
first.
Thank you. We have 2 votes
I thought
against
you
one.
can go fuck yourself. You brown nose turbo div. I mean, star spangled banner.
Hold on a second. You're just upset that he's not doing it to you like he normally does.
Fuck you. Go on then.
Right, I will go first, and realistically, I think that we can probably save everyone a lot of time. I think we're all going to go with the same person here, right? We all know that Gunther's winning the tournament. It's
Yeah.
bloody obvious.
Yeah.
It was obvious from the
Gunther.
start of the tournament to begin with, when they named everyone, even without the 2 surprises.
Yeah.
It was always going to be Gunther. It was touted about a year or so ago when he announced his retirement that it was going to be Gunther anyway. It
The
was just
only
how they were
thing-
going to get there.
So I have put him to win, but the only thing that I would say is converse to that is, say Gunther was wanted by Cena
Yeah.
to be the one who won, which
Yeah.
presumably he would be.
I think he would be.
There have been reports by Cultaholic this week, which have obviously come from other news sources, that Cena is not having it his own way on the way out.
Oh.
Yes, because he doesn't want to... No, because Cena would want to put him over.
I don't think Cena wins. I don't care who he faces.
I think
Cena
does
should lose
win.
on the way
he
out.
can't win.
No.
The
He
laws of
shouldn't
respect
win.
in the ring are you do the
Okay.
job on the way out.
He shouldn't win, but if we're going against... Let's talk about it right now, okay?
I have
If
strong
everything-
takes on if it's Gunther.
Me too.
I agree, and I don't think he should win, but what I'm saying to you is, if the reports are that it's going against what he wants to do, his whole thing this whole time has been giving back. You're such a twat.
I was hoping it would crap.
Why would you try and put that on you? The whole.
It's better than go back on the floor again.
It's true, thank you. And it's better having champagne on me as well, which has been poured on me a couple of times by Jay-Z today. But I think
Popping bottles. A bit of the bubbly.
a bit of the bubbly. I do think. No, can you stop messing around?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm the
do
one that
think-
needs to concentrate.
Yeah, exactly. I do think, realistically speaking here, right, if we're going by the whole of the retirement tour, where he has pretty much put a lot of people over, if his last thing isn't to put someone over, and he's saying he wants to do that, and they're saying he's not getting his own way, then he's probably going to win his last match and bow out with a win.
Should I tell you why?
I think that would
he
be
needs
wrong.
to-
It would be wrong,
Because
but
Gunther needs to, because then this will make him the ultimate threat.
he doesn't need it
He
anyway.
could say, "I am the man that retired, the greatest of all time." That adds so much to his character. I didn't mean the ring general. That adds so much more to the character.
I
they have.
agree.
And it would do so much less to rebuild what he lost throughout the whole. I'm good, but I'm crying.
No, I agree with you, but I don't think he even needs it anyway. I think he can go through the whole tournament beating everyone easily.
It depends how it's done. I think as well.
It does depend on how it's done, but I do think that we probably all need one more Super Cena.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have my say on this one, and then I'm going to throw it on to the next.
Go on.
I've got one thing an idea how they could do it. Who could come and help Gunther win? El Grande Americano.
Absolutely not.
What is fucking wrong with you?
Absolutely not. There
If
can
you went
be-
with Dirty Dom, then
there
fair
is-
enough.
If there
He's
is
been in
even
the title
any
Survivor Series,
interference
but-
No, I don't
that
think he is.
isn't like someone like Randy Orton, then there is no point. Or like a fucking Batista, and Batista can't get back in the ring.
I
So-
agree. Okay,
All I'm
question-
going to say, there is a reason why I think Gunther has to win.
Go on.
It is, as we said, it is Cena's last match, and I don't think it's about building the fear factor at all. I think it is whoever puts Cena in that last match with, this is a definitive moment for the industry, and the WWE side is saying this is our next guy. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's
Yeah, I agree.
it's not going to be Roman. Roman's on his way out in the next few years. We already know that. He's got one more contract maybe left in him. Cody's already said he's got one more contract. AJ's on his way out. I don't
AJ's
think
winning the tournament.
I don't particularly think that Seth even if he'd have been still fit, I don't think Seth is particularly
I mean, there is
going to
one
be
other-
around for long enough. He's got other outside interests
There is
already.
another
He's on
option.
Good Morning Football every week as a guest com. I think whoever is in that match, I do think it's Gunther.
How old is Gunther?
He is the next. I don't think he's that.
Someone
old.
look how old. I don't think he's more than 35.
So
That's not old, that's my age.
Gunther
He's 38.
is-
Is
He's
he?
38.
Yeah, he's my brother's
still-
age.
I think he's still got another probably 10.
I don't think he's got 10.
I haven't actually...
He looks after himself.
He does
now.
look
Can I just say, I have an
I think
alternate
he's got 10.
pitch.
Also, he's
We'll get to
just
that,
before you
we'll
get
get
onto
to
that. Yeah, for who
just
could
before
win
you get
the-
onto it.
No, but that-
he's
that-
also
that-
been
that's-
European
No, he's going
style.
to- I've got an alternate
He's also
pick,
been
that's the
European
best.
style
No,
wrestling, which I do
no.
appreciate. In many respects, is a bit rougher on the edges for a long
I
time
love
until
it.
he hit
Oh.
until he hit WWE. He'd been very much European style wrestling, which I would argue less bumps, like major bumps, and more submissions and sort of slightly more physical, yes, but less
So
toll on the
entertaining.
back and stuff. So I actually think he's a submission expert. I think he could get away with wrestling for a lot longer. So I think if Gunther is the man that's in this match, I think Cena's got to go over. I don't care who it is.
I would
think whoever it is your next star.
I agree.
I would like to offer an alternative take for who's going to win. I've just had this, been thinking.
Oh God, don't think too hard.
No.
It's problematic.
And-
that.
I think, in a way, logically, it does make a bit of sense for this person to be at least in the match, potentially. And that is main event Jey Uso. Think about it. The start of the retirement
Oh my
run.
God,
Who
no.
set Cena off on the
No.
heel run?
No, they
main
can't
event
do it.
Jey Uso.
They can't
I'm not
do
saying
it.
they will do it. It's
I
another.
hate-
What I'm saying is, it's a viable option to Gunther. Storyline, it makes sense. Yeah, nice cyclical nature.
I love
Would I like
are
it?
you
No.
Saying, are you saying who Gunther beats in the final?
I think you could have the finals of Gunther versus main event Jey, because again you've got that.
terrible match. They've done it. They've done it to me, and it wasn't even good the first time or the second time.
I like
or the
Jay.
third.
I had nothing against Jay.
I don't.
Yeet.
I
Sorry, need to say
had
it.
nothing against him in World Heavyweight Champion. The reason why I don't think Jay can be anywhere near it is just because of the fan reaction. Like they love him
I know,
in the arenas. They love him. He's still a top
Here's my
match.
thing,
So it doesn't matter
other
what
than Sheamus,
anyone says.
who's now
However,
out, Jay's
the
my only
reaction
viable option to
online,
be-
like
to
it
be-
wouldn't
to
it
win.
wouldn't even be like we're
I
trying to
disagree.
like make a mark out of fans. Like it would just be a stupid.
Logically,
reaction.
I do have my other option who I think should win, but this is my other logical.
No, okay, well, I
okay.
said I'm going on to who should win.
I actually
in my
th-
opinion.
okay. Who? Okay, before you get onto that, who does? Okay, everyone agrees that Gunther's going to
Who
win.
should be
right?
in that? Who should be in the
No,
final?
yeah, everyone agrees that Gunther's going to win, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, who do you think he'll beat in the final?
Logically,
Just a random
it's got
random.
to be a face because they'll do a heel versus face.
I think if he does win, he'll beat LA Knight in the final.
Yes. But then,
I
what's that do for
think-
LA Knight?
See, so I
So
might
this
have
is why-
thought it would
this
be
is why-
Sheamus.
This is why
prior
he
to
might
tonight.
have won. In my opinion, if it's not Gunther that wins the whole thing, I think it will be LA Knight.
That's my alternative.
Oh,
based
I've
on
gone
who's in the
different.
tournament.
I've gone different.
Based
No,
on
no,
who's
not
in
not
the
on who
tournament.
I want to win.
Oh, this is not the should win bit.
Not who I think should win, but I think that who might.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think he might win. Right, but talking about who we think should win that was in the tournament, can I be honest?
Yeah.
I reckon I might shock you here. I've gone with The Miz.
Ooh.
should have won that
Oh,
one,
actually, I did think about the Miz. There is a
Two-time-
logic there.
Two-time Grand Slam champion.
And they have history
beat him
as well.
in WrestleMania main event.
With a
He's-
concussion.
With a concussion. Unbelievable worker.
And help from The Rock.
He's just incredible.
I
And
do-
actually,
I do love
actually,
him. I do love
think
Miz.
because again, The Miz is one of those that's creeping up towards a retirement age. And
Yeah.
I think if you're going to give him one big final powwow farewell, I would have put him in that match.
And there is another-
and I think they would have smashed that match.
And also, he is The Miz, and he is awesome!
I do think though the issue is you haven't. There's no build.
There's
You
no
can't-
build on
you
anything
can't just
they do these
randomly-
days.
No, but you
In
can't.
this case, there is no build.
In all honesty, what is the build? Like looking through the tournament name, what is the build?
I mean,
with
all the people who are in the
Cena
tournament
and
make
Damian
sense.
Priest? What is the build with? Okay, fine. There's one with Rusev. Fine. There's one with Sheamus. What's the build with Cena and Shinsuke? Nothing. What's the build with Cena and Jey Uso? Not really anything.
nothing.
What's the build with
Cena and
Cena and
Solo.
LA Knight? Not really much.
Well, I mean,
Cena and Finn.
I think LA
Cena
Knight.
and Solo.
Cena Solo. There's not really one with Solo. Javon, there's nothing.
Solo there is.
Oh, there is a bit with Solo. Javon,
is a
there's
bit of
nothing.
Solo. No.
Carmelo, there's nothing. Bronson Reed, there's nothing.
No.
Penta, there's definitely
Yeah.
nothing. Finn Balor,
No.
I
But
think
speaking
so.
of Javon, I think I think it says a lot to what they think of him that he's the sole NXT representative in the tournament.
Well, yeah, we know he's the next big star.
Yeah.
Apart from one man down there.
Who?
All ego. Oh yeah, Torsten him. Yes.
Okay, right. So
Actually, I think there's a lot of
who,
stars.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
JCJ.
If you could pick
But anyway,
now,
I'd said the Miz. The Miz.
You
The
would
Miz.
pick
The Miz is my pick, and I think
should
it
I go
makes.
next?
I
Yeah.
think it makes a
You're gonna
lot
go
of
next.
sense for a lot of reasons.
So-
And I, before you go on to it, I trust that if it was the Miz,
Yeah.
I think in terms of everyone who's in that tournament, knowing one another, I think it is the best possible. Final
That's a
match
fair
that could
argument.
been
I
in
have
that
to say, I
tournament.
didn't actually consider them
And I actually feel for the Miz because the Miz is not going to get to wrestle him
one
before
last
the
time.
end.
Yeah.
no.
But
But
yes,
look,
continue.
I don't. I think it's a good shout. Who I would pick to win? I don't think it's going to be too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have put LA Knight, and there's a reason for this. Not just because I love him and he's.
Not because he's standing right over
Not
there.
just because he's right there. No.
And behind me as well.
Listen.
You're
before
a
you.
slut for night.
Yes, very much so. I love the night. Beware of that.
Elliot, when he thinks of LA Knight, is
I can't believe you just done that recording. That was nice. No, okay.
sorry, Leah.
Wow. Oliver, can you control yourself, please? Can you control yourself?
Sorry, that's funny.
Okay. The reason why I would pick LA Knight to win. Did you slap yourself on the face?
I tried to stop myself to stop laughing.
Oh my god. The reason why I would pick LA Knight to win
What?
overall is because I think that he on his own can build a storyline with John Cena. Okay, he can do the promos, he can do whatever he needs to do, and he'll build it. It's a bit like Drew McIntyre when CM Punk was out. He can just build it on his own. Doesn't really need Cena. There would be a good storyline there, considering it can be a case of, okay, he's gone, I'm in, kind of thing now. He has that bravado where he can do it, and he should be able to do it. I also think at the moment, there is no direction with him. The only way you can get some form of heat, or even some form of love with him, is if he goes and beats John Cena as the last match. There's nothing there at the moment. You have to give him something. This is that something.
But can I make a point?
You can make a point.
Conversely, I think there's a reason they should keep him away from LA Knight.
Go on.
He's just a B-Tech The Rock, and we've seen him versus The Rock a number of times.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, but
I like
this
LA
is-
Knight, and I think he's got charisma, but I wish he'd drop The Rock style shit.
But this
And
is
the
this
Stone
is
Cold
this is
Steve
how
Austin
they can
shit.
separate it. If he goes against him,
I don't
the
think
whole
you can.
thing. The
How?
whole,
When
the
the
whole,
Rock's faced Cena multiple
the
times.
whole thing.
Also, the
the,
Rock faced Cena
the
didn't
whole the
work.
whole thing can be genuinely. Oh, everyone thinks I'm just a B-Tech Rock. I'm not. I am who I am. This
If
is
it was
me.
going to be LA Knight, I have one request.
Go on.
Bring back Max Dupree. Dupree.
I mean, he's got his sister's. His sister has won more titles than he has.
And she still hasn't heard from him, the bastard.
Yeah.
And she still
By the
can't-
way,
she still can't wrestle.
I love the fact.
Right,
I love the fact
that's
that
a fact. I
Maxine.
think
I love the
she's
fact that
better.
Maxine Dupree has won the women's IC title. By the way.
Yes, it's not bad.
So do I, because Rebecca Quinn should not be holding it anymore. She's had it for too long. Although, to be fair, I think if they were going to give it to anyone, I'd rather they give it to Bailey.
Yeah, but they're probably building to that maybe.
That might be done. Do you want a cider instead?
No.
Well, do you want a cider?
I'll
We
take the
digress. We'll
My
we will
pick is a
continue
bit.
to drink.
It's a bit left.
What? What are you looking for?
He wants a bit of the whiskey, perhaps.
Little bit of the bubble. Right, so
Had a bit of
Oliver,
whiskey
go
break,
With
one
your,
second.
go with your pick. Go on.
I've got a bit different. I've gone with Big Bronson Reed. As I said, my pick would have been Shane.
Disqualified.
No. I'll get to justify it. Right? My thing is, at the moment, they seem to be really kind of high on
Go on.
Big Bronson.
Yeah.
And, like, what better way to establish him as a heel and as a big nasty heel as being the one who retired John Cena. And then also, when Seth comes back, that's more ammunition they could fire. I'm talking, shush.
Well, that's ironic.
That is the most ironic thing that's happened.
I never talk when you talk. And like they can do the whole story of, well, look, you weren't here, and I beat John Cena. And you've got more of that build towards, or building up the Vision implosion. And I just think also, if you want to really make Bronson Reed what they're trying to do, then for
Even
sure
Steve.
have him beat John Cena. And also, again, it's a name maker. He'll go down history as the one who beat John. Sure, it didn't work for Baron Corbin, but
Don't you mean Tom Peacock?
Didn't particularly work for Grayson Waller when he beat Edge in his final match either.
No, it wasn't Grayson Waller.
It
wasn't.
No.
No.
Wasn't it?
No, Edge's last match in WWE was Finn Balor in the cage in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Of course it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
The first time round it would have been Alberto Del Rio. No, he beat Alberto Del Rio.
I have to say, it's a very, very quick side note before we move on. Grayson Waller, I don't know if anyone's watched him on CVV, but I fucking love him. He stayed in character pretty much 99% of the time. There was a point where basically he broke down in tears, and my respect for him. The same way as like JD McDonough, my respect for him went up after the CVV episode. My respect for like Grayson Waller is like
CVV. What were you
Chris Lee.
Oh right.
But also, I've been watching an old series of Australian Survivor that he was on pre WWE, pre Breaking the Big Time.
I'm not gonna lie, boys. This is gonna be fucking shit whiskey.
And you know what?
Nice then, it's alright.
Have you smelt it?
Oh damn!
It's fine, it's Aston. It's smooth as.
But yeah, Grayson Waller and his obviously his real
It's
name
actually
on
smooth.
Australian Survivor. He came over as such a good guy and such a team player.
Guy. He's a nice guy.
I mean, I feel like, to be fair, I think the problem is he's just been given shit to do. Or when he's in the ring, he's decent. He just needs the right thing.
I like Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
Just don't like the shtick of big, sweaty men.
Yeah, I know.
too
I,
Vince.
I thought you like big meaty men.
Not unless their name is Obafemi Dabula.
Oh, Big E.
No, I do like Big E.
Yeah.
But no, I prefer Obafemi.
Okay.
Moving on to who it should have been, and just as a caveat,
Yeah.
we've said that this is like in an ideal world where...
So you're going with your final pick now?
Yeah, this is my final pick.
If anyone could have done it, who it would be?
Regardless of their physical fitness,
Okay.
things like that.
Don't
Okay.
fuck it up.
What?
Don't fuck it up.
I'm not... If this
Because
person...
there is, you will catch these fucking hands if you fuck this
Just
up.
let him do it.
Are you going for Braun Strowman? Is that what you were saying?
No.
Go
No,
on.
the person I've gone with, it logically makes sense in a cyclical nature that for John Cena's last match, if this person was physically fit, should be Kurt Angle. Like, his first match on WWE television was against Kurt Angle in the Kurt Angle challenge. He kickstarted the Ruthless Aggression with it. It just logically to me makes sense.
Okay.
No,
This
I
is
don't
interesting.
disagree
I don't
with
disagree, but I now have an issue because I have gone for current active
have I.
wrestler.
No, you can do that if you want, but I was told by EK.
Well, then, yeah, I obviously would have said fucking Kurt Angle. It
Yeah.
would make sense. But I've gone for active wrestlers.
Yeah.
Who have you gone with then?
Well, I had takes here.
I've got a feeling
I
he's
will
gone
let
for...
the man-
I've got
I
a
will let the
feeling...
man explain why.
I've got a feeling he's gone for On This Day.
No. No.
He's probably gone for Obafemi.
So, my two honourable mentions were Randy
You
Orton.
can't go with honourable mentions.
No.
You can't be Randy Orton because Randy Orton had his match way earlier on. You can't do.
but I'm
It was
saying-
advertised as their last match.
Look, everyone has
No, but I'm saying, but it could be anyone. You just said fucking Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's last match was how many years ago?
Against the should have been Hall of Famer Baron Corbin.
What? So shut up.
Right,
there we go.
I'll give you a high five for that one.
I like the Baron
There were
Corbin.
two considerations I made. One was Randy
Or is he
Orton,
happy
which I
Corbin?
think just makes sense.
Yeah.
The other is AJ Styles. If we hadn't already seen AJ Styles
Beat up John Cena.
on the run in Perth, because I actually think that would have been incredible.
Beat up John
However,
Cena.
the person that I've gone, who I think is in the tournament that should win,
That wasn't.
or rather, sorry, anyone who could win rather, I've actually gone. It might surprise you.
Joe Hendry.
I have.
How do I know?
I've gone for Sir Joseph of Hendry. Now I have reasons for why.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Never
Now,
gets old.
I have reasons why. I think there's several reasons. One, I think it's viable that he wins. I think he could win. There's absolutely no worry about that. I also think if they do want Cena to go out on top, I think Hendry is one of the very few people who
could
could
take that
eat the
loss.
pin, take the loss, and still come out of it very good. I mean, you've seen what he's done with WrestleMania with Randy Orton. I think if Cena hits Hendry's pose, I think the crowd goes absolutely ballistic.
Yeah.
Even if he loses. I trust that Hendry would make it fly. I think it could be more fun because he could create songs taking the piss out of Cena's theme tune.
Could even do their version of Thugonomics.
Triple H has said it himself. He will one day main event at WrestleMania as long as Triple H has something to do
and also,
with
he's now a fully fledged WWE
old
superstar.
is
But also,
How old is he?
he's mid to late 30s, I think.
I think you said
Joe
37.
Hendry is he's 1 year younger than Gunther. He's
There you
37.
go. And also, I have to be honest, I think if you did, for one final match, if you did Thugonomics versus a musical Joe Hendry, I think it could be unbelievably funny.
Okay, hear me out here. I think that he will be involved in his last match, but I think this is what I'm thinking. The whole thing with John Cena is that his last pay-per-view is going to be old versus new.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's another reason why.
So what might happen is he loses his match, his last match. He's about to leave, and all of a sudden, Joe Hendry's music starts playing. He comes out to the ring, says to him, I have another chance to be with you, blah, 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 whatever. And then they both strike the pose together, and then they both leave.
Do you know what's funny? I literally just read an article where Mark Henry literally said the same thing. That he thinks that regardless of what happens in that match, Joe Henry should come out and say, look, this is my one opportunity to be in the ring with you.
Did he say that he would take the pin or something? Though?
No, he said he would lie down. He said, I'm going to lie down and I'm going to let you pin me. And you're saying, I'm thinking, are you just not quoting Mark Henry? But that's just eerie that you came up with almost the exact same scenario.
I may have not read it today, but yeah.
Aha! Dickhead.
Dickhead.
Mark Henry could have been an option, to be fair.
I mean, if he could lift his own leg up.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well, do you want to hear mine?
Yeah, go on then. Why not, I suppose.
I'm going to surprise you.
You haven't gone with Trish Stratus, have you?
No. I've gone with Paige. No, I'm joking. I have actually gone with someone that's not in the tournament.
To be fair, neither of us
worry
did.
that you're about to offend me.
I have gone with the ruler.
Oh,
I've never been prouder.
I'm actually surprised at myself. No,
I have one thing to say first.
yes.
No bread, no water, just me. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Shucky ducky quack quack.
anyway, sorry.
A mix of Booker T and Macho Man Ray Savage right there. But anyway.
I wish it was on video. I wish it was on video.
We are definitely breaking the microphone.
I want to go and do that again and film it so we can send it to certain people.
Okay, at some point that's going on TikTok.
Or just send it to the wrestling chat group.
Just send it to anyone. Now, there's a reason why I think it should be over Femi. Okay.
I honestly thought you'd kill me if happened him.
No.
I assumed you would say him.
I'm disappointed that he's not been in the tournament.
I am.
Yeah, that's true. I was waiting for that.
I'm very disappointed.
I was literally salivating at the possibility.
Johnny was doing something else.
And at the possibility of having a final.
He's the man with a fucking LA Knight cut out. Not
That's
me.
true. And it's got a hole in a certain place as well.
Yeah, but he's not. He wouldn't be my overall pick. He's my pick in the current tournament, but he's not my overall pick. And look, I was literally. I would have been so excited for a final between Obafemi and Gunther.
Oh. Big meaty men.
I don't think I would have been
able
able to pick it. I actually think I don't know who I would have wanted to win.
I wouldn't have minded that.
I mean, it's going to happen at some point. Let's be
yeah.
honest, and it's going to be revolutionary. But I just think if you put Obafemi in that tournament, I don't think other than Gunther, there's no one else that beats him or can beat him because of how good he is and how good they would portray him in the tournament. He could go up against anyone. And I genuinely think he would give anyone an unbelievable match.
Yeah.
He'd beat anyone in that tournament. So I just think if he should have won the tournament, if Cena's really going on about giving it to the new people, someone new should have won the tournament. And there's no one, I don't care what anyone says, whether they would have said, Javon Evans would have been unreal to win the tournament. He's not there. He's not that level.
I think Ricky Starks. I think you could easily argue Ricky Starks.
I disagree. I disagree. I think it has to be someone that's...
Sorry, Ricky Saints.
I think it's someone that has to be an absolute monster.
Yeah, fair.
Can I just be honest?
And can go on either a heel run...
At least it's not Trick Williams.
No, it's not going to be Trick Willie.
He makes
Trick Willie with the 9-inch Willie. But what I'm saying is, I just think that if it was Obafemi, he would get so much. Not just... He wouldn't get heat. He would
get the kudos from it and be like, I am the ruler. I am the guy who retired John Cena.
Yes, and he would be the
I
guy.
I apologise to anybody who is offended by that.
I don't give a shit.
I have to be honest. I do think out of everyone down at NXT, Javon will be a star, but I think he'll be a star in a different way.
Yeah.
He's mid-card level.
Ricky he's not mid-card level.
No,
he's
top level.
Oh, no, you're right.
He's only like, what, 20-something?
He's 21.
Yeah, he's
that's fair.
21.
Yeah.
He will be the next John Cena, as in, John Cena level star.
With extra flips.
Just in
Because he's bouncy.
Because he's going to be there for so long.
He's got that longevity factor.
They will not turn him heel.
I think there's a few.
He can't be. He can't be.
I think there's a few big stars that are going to come out of NXT, and particularly in the men's division. I think there is Javon.
Yeah.
I think there is Hendry for very different reasons.
I agree with Hendry.
Ricky Saints is going to be one, whether we like it or not.
Him
versus Cody will eat.
I
don't agree with Trick.
Ethan Page.
I think Trick gets lost in
I agree. No, I'm with Johnny.
I think Trick gets lost in the shuffle, particularly as he's not as good as Carmelo, and Carmelo.
Yes, unless they put him with Carmelo and they reform.
I think they'll kill his career even quicker.
Ethan Page.
Ethan Page is going to be there.
Or should
I say Ethan Page as one Santino?
He should already be there. That's the issue.
He will be
He's
soon.
at that level already.
And then I think you've got Oba.
Yeah.
I think there are some big men's stars. And also, I have to be honest. I think there's some good people already on that roster that need a bit of a chance as well, that are going to look to step up. And I do actually think, we were talking about it before, I do think Grayson Waller will be one of them.
And I think, honestly, I'm going to put a hot take in. I think Austin Theory as well.
I think Austin Theory.
Austin Theory, I agree. But I think Austin Theory has one hurdle, and that hurdle is Triple H.
Yeah,
who doesn't like him.
Does he not?
No. It's well known that's why he lost the cash in for the US title of all titles.
I also
It's interesting to talk about the NXT males, but I wonder, from the NXT women, who do you think is the next to come up? Because I can't work it out in my head.
I think it should be the woman that they just fucked over out of the title.
Tatum Paxley, yeah. But also,
I will die on this.
I also think,
can you imagine her in like the fucking...
Her and Alexa Bliss.
Honestly, God, literally, her, Alexa, and Nikki as some part of the Wyatt Six. It would be unbelievable.
I also think Jordan Grace needs to be on the main roster.
I disagree.
She
can fuck off. She can fuck right off.
If there's anyone that I think would actually fit in well within the roster right now, and
I mean, she's better than fucking Jade Cargill.
I think Jada Parker.
Yes, Miss Jada Parker.
I don't.
No, I think that she will get...
I like Jada, but what is she?
I think as well?
She's a better Beyonce better.
I mean, so Jade Cargill will be on the main roster.
She is literally a stereotypical Latina Miami gal. That is what she is.
But she can go in the ring.
I disagree.
I like Jada Parker.
I think she's unreal.
I don't see it.
Do you know who I think will be on the main roster? And she's young enough that she can wait a couple of years.
Kalani?
Kalani, but also I was thinking Thea Hale.
I don't think she's there yet.
No, exactly. She's got time. This is what I'm saying. She's got time. She's only like 20 years old.
They'll do with her what they did with Roxanne, where they'll keep her there for 3 years, and then at that point she'll reach a level where she's ready.
And also, the one woman we've not spoken about on the WWE NXT roster already is definitely Blake Monroe or Sol.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Or Sol.
Sol will
be up there.
Sol's the next one.
Yeah.
Sol's the next
Sol
one.
will be up there soon.
I'm going to put something out into the universe. I think Royal Rumble 2026 women will be won by Roxanne Perez. I think she's winning the Rumble. They've teased her going up against Stephanie Fouquet. She's had that experience with Stephanie Fouquet in NXT. I honestly think that could be interesting.
I don't think it's the worst.
I'm going to throw something out there now. 2026 men's Royal Rumble winner will be Obafemi.
No, I think it's Braun or Sammy. Sammy makes sense.
Fuck off, Sammy.
No. The only reason I go with Sammy is because it's in Saudi. I don't want
Can I be honest?
No, this one's Vegas.
No, Royal Rumble's in Saudi. WrestleMania's in Vegas, but Royal Rumble.
That's why the Royal Rumble after he'll win.
However, that being said, Sammy will win a Rumble and he will win a world title. The difference is, and I'm not just saying it for other reasons.
He can fuck right off the dickhead. No, I don't like him anyway.
But I don't think it's conceivable that him in this current character, I just don't see it as conceivable that he could potentially be a world champion.
But they did this whole thing of he wants the world champion, and then they just dropped it. That's the thing that makes me. That's at one point they were doing that, and then everyone was like,
I think he's believable.
I think it's the fact that they don't know where to put him.
Yeah, that's
do you know what it is for me? Why he's not believable? It's almost like a reverse engineered Roman Reigns, right?
Yeah.
Where Roman Reigns could take being choked out by a chain and suddenly magically hit a Superman punch and win. It doesn't seem to matter what anyone does to Sammy. Give him like a couple of weeks out. I'm still going to turn up and fight. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. It's easy to see through. It's been going on for years on end. It's nonsense. Give him something new. Make him feel a bit more oozy and have some fun with it. If they're going to utilise him. But I still don't think it's believable.
Conspiracy
and if they do use him and make him a world champion, I think it means one thing and one thing only. And this is the hot take I will make. No, I think it means KO comes back and KO finally wins another world title.
Oh, yeah, fair.
That's the only conceivable way I think
he's actually doing alright at the
moment.
He is back in training.
He's back in training,
And I think it's the only conceivable way that you can put... Because there's no
I
one
can
else's
see that,
storyline that I want to see and I think is believable with Sammy as champion.
It makes sense.
I don't even... Sammy versus Roman Reigns, what's that going to be? Sammy
imagine
versus Solo Sikoa over a world title.
Sammy's won the Rumble. He goes to Mania. He wins the title. He's celebrating. KO's music hits, and they run back what they did in NXT.
Yeah.
So KO,
That's what I think happens.
Think copyright comes up, bang! It's going to be awesome.
That's exactly what...
I'm going to put something else out.
Title,
yeah,
that's what I think happens.
Yes, and I'm going to put something else out in the universe.
And I think they'll actually be feuding for the whole year.
Yeah, I think this is a thing you can stretch.
I think he will eat, and as long as
three families.
I agree. Which I think KO needs another world title if he's fit enough to wrestle before he retires.
The other thing is, I've got an idea of what they could do with Roman Reigns at Mania. They're not going to do Roman Rock, not going to do Roman Cody again. I think we need what it should be, based on what we've been seeing on TV and what I think makes kind of sense, is Roman versus Jay versus Jimmy. Almost like the final bloodline match. These two have been the centre of it all. Think about it, you've got Roman who still thinks he's top dog. You've got Jay who's trying to be like Roman. And then you've got Jay, who's trying to be like Jimmy, who's kind of like, no, don't be like Roman.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. And then also, he's also kind of feeling a bit left out. Like, you protected, but what about me? I'm your twin. If they can make it work, that could be a fire match.
I also think in that scenario, if you have someone like Jimmy win
that will do wonders for Jimmy.
That will take him to the next level. And I've always said this. I know we've gone on for a bit of time.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not why I'm laughing.
What are you laughing at?
Whenever I hear someone just say Jimmy, I think of Jimmy and Timmy from South Park.
Oh, I thought it'd be like
Jimmy!
Little Jimmy.
No.
Oh yeah, Little Jimmy. Little Jimmy based on Truth at Mania.
I think of Timmy and
Jimmy. Okay. Back
cancelled.
Back on subject.
Sorry, Leah. My man is terrible.
I've actually always said that, to be honest with you, Jimmy is better than Jay.
Jimmy is hilarious.
Can I say who I hate?
Jay Uso.
No. Jade Cargill. Complete off topic, but I'm going to put it out there for everyone. Let's debate.
There is so much potential there. She's not hitting
Okay, there are so many reasons why, and I'm sorry, I'm throwing off topic here, and I don't.
We've gone majorly off topic.
I don't even care. We've all said our picks. It's fine. We can go off topic for a few minutes.
We can finish this.
Jade Cargill. There's a reason I think it is so horrendous. I think one, Tiffany could have been given so much more with that title reign. I think she's so unfortunate. The amount of times that she had to defend.
But there's no one on the
Jade,
SmackDown.
The amount of times that she had to defend against Nia is bollocks.
There's no one else on SmackDown who they could do it with.
Bollocks. Because you have the likes of Junior,
Chelsea Green.
You have the likes of Junior. You have the likes of Chelsea Green.
Michin.
Both of who they have. Fuck Michin. Sorry, she's.
I mean, I would, but
she's mid card at best. But you talk about talents that could be there on their main. There are main roster level talents.
You can count on one hand how many women there are on SmackDown. Michin
doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm not talking about that. But there are there are world champion level caliber female wrestlers on that roster that they could have gone to, and they didn't. Jade Cargill is the least believable person. She's muscles, and that's it.
You know why?
I'm sorry, I don't care.
There's even Charlotte.
She's muscles.
She's there's Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss, yeah.
B-Tech. Honestly, she's B-Tech Bianca Belair. That is all she is. I think she did a worse job than Bianca in that little 3-way, and I think she did a far worse job
Bianca's
than
more
Naomi.
watchable.
Yeah, Bianca's more watchable and Naomi.
Charlotte
way
Flair is more
watchable.
watchable than Jade.
I think Charlotte's great since she's teamed up with Alexa.
Yes,
I think,
that
I think,
actually
do you know why I
helped her
think
out.
Charlotte's great? Because I think Charlotte's back having fun with
And
it.
she's being
Yeah,
herself.
It's not
she's not being.
personal.
No, I
she's
agree.
not being woo. She's
It's
being
not the
herself.
personal stuff that it was with Tiffany. Although to be fair, the WrestleMania match with Tiffany, I enjoyed.
I
know a lot of
enjoyed
people
it. Yes.
didn't. A lot of people didn't, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I think Charlotte is doing much better because I think she's much freer as a wrestler at the moment. She's having fun with Alexa.
Yeah.
But
they're not friends, guys. They're not friends.
I do think, I'm really sorry, Jade Cargill as champion is the biggest load of bullshit.
This is the thing. Sadly, it was an inevitability.
It was inevitable.
But-
Of course it was, but it's bullshit.
I think that what they needed to do was before she went to the main roster, put her in NXT for a couple of years. Allow her.
More than a couple of years.
Or however long. Allow her to hone out in the performance center.
But I don't think she'll ever get better.
No, this is the problem. And the problem was she was at AEW and they've got no developmental.
Like
she wrestled once in a blue moon in AEW.
I
so-
love B-Fab, right? What was the point in putting B-Fab up against her this week? Just
B-Fab's got so much better.
Yes, I love B-Fab, and she's a really good talker.
Because she's one of the people that are actually putting effort in.
Yeah,
outside
that's
of it.
true. Yeah.
and she's a really good talker. But what was the point?
Speaking of
I
big
watched,
where the hell's
the-
Ivy Nile? Bring Ivy Nile back. I like Ivy Nile.
I don't.
Where's Natalia?
Before she's
She's doing a lot of work in the dungeon.
Yeah, she do a lot of stuff in
She's
Mexico.
been
She do a lot of
helping-
stuff in Mexico.
And she's
Bloodsport.
she's also been helping Maxine a lot. I've been really into.
Yeah, and also she's been doing a lot of stuff with Bloodsport.
Is
and
she
in
now?
Mexico.
Is she a trainer now?
No, she's still an
Oh, can I change my pick to who should have won to Mr. Iguana?
No.
On that note, ladies.
Come on, you got an iguana!
On that note,
We're not gonna talk about the iguana.
No, I think.
Lageska. The iguana's got a name. It's Lageska. Put respect on
I
her
don't
name.
want to know what you call your penis in private. Right, I think on that note we should probably give the wise people a rest.
I just do the intros. You do the outros.
Hashtag respect for Lageska.
Hashtag let's end it there. Right, it's been so long. I can't remember what I'm supposed to say. Right, okay.
Find us on Twitter. Find us on Instagram. It's probably something like Wow Wrestles. The end. Goodbye.
What's our YouTube?
I don't know. Something.
Just
Okay,
search for Wisemen of
if you
Wrestling.
want to email us, because we love emails, even though we've never received one, it's
In kayfabe, we have loads.
Kayfabe. It's
YouTube.
WOWrestling24
Hang on.
@gmail.com.
He remembered it. We don't have to write it down.
It's the only thing I remember. On YouTube, we are
Literally the Wise Men of Wrestling.
the Wise Men of Wrestling podcast. On Instagram, we are, even though we haven't used it in a while.
We are the Wow Wrestling, but that's WO Wrestling 24.
And do we have a Twitter as well? Or
We do somewhere.
We do
but
somewhere, you'll
it's-
find
I
it.
periodically
Wow.
tweet and make people laugh. We have had interaction. We're followed by
I imagine
R-Truth.
R-Truth still follows us.
He does. We're followed by
Somehow.
R-Truth. That's all that matters. I'm the greatest social media king in the world. A bit like Zack Ryder is the god of the indies. I am the god of
Zack
wrestling
Ryder with
Twitter now.
Z Long Island True Island story, whatever it was. That was the great location.
Right,
Okay,
wise
lo-
people,
long-
goodbye. We
long-
love you. Mwah.
we do. Long story short, keep an eye on us on our X because Jay-Z will be making lots more tweets.
Goodbye.